All right, good morning and welcome to your Hastings daily briefing for this very, very cold Monday, January 19th. We're going to break down what this full-blown Arctic blast really means for us, and then we'll take a look back to see what makes this date so interesting in history. Yep, that pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? If you've stepped outside near the Mississippi this morning, you know exactly what this feels like. It's that sharp, biting cold where the air almost feels solid. It's beautiful with all the clear skies, for sure, but that beauty comes with a serious punch. So let's get into it. What does this deep freeze actually look like when you break it down? Let's look at the key numbers that are defining our day-to-day. Now, this one can be a little deceiving. You see that brilliant sunshine out there and you think, hey, can't be that bad. But trust me, that Arctic air is so heavy and cold that the sun just can't fight it. Our high temperature today is going to struggle to even get to 3 degrees above zero. And don't expect any relief once the sun goes down. You know, those beautiful clear skies, well, they mean there's no cloud cover to act like a blanket for us. So any tiny bit of warmth we get today is just going to radiate right back out into space. Temperatures are going to plummet to -4 tonight. Okay, but this is the number that really matters. The air temperature is one thing, but the wind chill is the real danger. It's not just a feels-like number, it's a measure of how fast heat is literally being stripped away from your body. Today, it's going to feel like -29 degrees. That is seriously hazardous. So what's the engine behind that dangerous wind chill? It's this relentless west wind. We're talking sustained speeds of 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts hitting 25. That wind is just constantly pulling warmth away from any exposed skin. And if you're in an open area, like down by Levee Park or on the bridge, it's like a wind tunnel out there. Be extra careful. And you know it's serious when the officials get involved. The National Weather Service has issued a cold weather advisory. That's their way of saying, hey, this isn't just uncomfortable anymore, it's genuinely dangerous. So you really need to take precautions. So knowing it's dangerous is one thing, but what do you actually do about it? How do you handle this kind of cold safely? Let's quickly run through the essential action plan. It's really a 3-part strategy. First, and this is non-negotiable, cover every bit of skin. A hat, gloves, a face covering, you need it all. Frostbite can happen in just minutes with wind chills like these. Second, layer up. A good base layer is key to trapping your own body heat. And finally, think about your car. Keep an emergency blanket and some extra gloves in there. A simple blanket could be a lifesaver if you break down. Ha! And yeah, this really hits the nail on the head. Before the sun even came up, it was already -6 degrees out there, feeling like -26. Your car's battery, the fluids, even the tire pressure, they're all being pushed to their absolute limits this morning. Okay, so this Arctic blast is defining our reality today, but it's just a tiny snapshot in time. So let's shift gears. Let's pivot from the weather to the history books. What else makes January 19th a significant date? All right, it's time to open up our January 19th time capsule. Let's take a look at the fascinating mix of cultural milestones and big decisions that all happened on this day. What a mix this is. On this date, way back in 1809, Edgar Allan Poe was born, the absolute master of all things mysterious and spooky. Then, flush forward to 1883, right here in Minnesota, lawmakers were busy approving funds to finish the state capitol. And of course, in our time, this day is set aside to honor the incredible legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So you've got art, government, and social justice all connected to this one date. So there you have it. January 19th is this amazing contrast between the immediate challenge of this extreme cold and this deep, rich history. It's a good reminder that while we're dealing with today, we're also standing on all these layers of the past. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What will tomorrow bring? Stay warm out there.